of the Teen Tones talks. We're talking smart staging this week. We've got Chris and Maddie here who are from Smart Staging, and they're going to run us through all the things to do with staging and why it's a great idea when you're coming to the market. Thanks so much for coming in, guys, and helping to stage our interview space today. I think one of the things that people always ask is, well, why should I stage my house? What would you say to them?
The reason we stage is so they can see where the furniture will go and how it fits in, and is placed in the property, which allows flow through and allows them to see where their furniture would go, as well as it makes it feel welcoming and warm and cosy and like a home.
Yeah, we want them to fall in love with the property. Yeah, from the minute they walk in to the minute they walk through all the bedrooms, the outdoor space, they can smell it, feels good, it smells good, and it looks amazing. Yeah.
And from our point of view, it just photographs better. Nothing looks more soulless than an empty home. And it's very difficult, like you say, for people to gauge scale. So often spaces look smaller without furniture in, which is surprising. And once you put some furniture in to give it scale, it looks bigger and people can see how it works. So does it add value? That's the next question we get asked.
Absolutely. The thing is, when you walk into an empty house, that's what it is. It's just an empty house, and it's not a home. It's not saying this is the bedroom, this is where, the lounge, this is where we all greet and meet and eat around and create that homely feeling of this is where it is.
Yes.
It's really important to get that across to people, because they're buying a house, it is their home, and they want to know where the lounge is and how it sits, and the value comes into that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think in terms of saleability, stage properties are more saleable for us. They look better. Everyone comes through, and it's staged, so it looks perfect.
And it feels warm.
And it feels
nice.
It
feels cozy, and it's telling a whole story with having the art, the ornaments. We use flickering candles and nice smelling soaps. It just makes the house a home. I can't say it enough, because that's what it is.
Yeah.
We're giving them a feeling. The value is the feeling.
Yeah.
They'll forget about what's written about it. They might forget the photographs, but they won't forget how the property makes them feel.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
they'll feel at home.
Yeah.
And that's the value. Yeah.
And then when they get home and they're thinking about maybe the 3 homes that they viewed that day, that one that looked and smelled and felt great is the one they'll remember, hopefully.
And
well, that's what you do remember. And a woman will often say, it felt right.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. So what do you provide as part of staging?
So we provide for a full vacant property, everything that we feel will make that property feel good. So beds, bedding, side tables, lamps, ornaments, couches, everything that a property, if you give us a fully vacant property, then we'll fully stage that property, with everything needed.
We make
rugs, bar, fridge in the kitchen,
rugs so it's cozy. Throws on the couches and the cushions. Artwork's really important. It stops the echoing in an empty house, and it pulls everything together. It's like this piece of art. It's the green and the blue. It pulls everything together, and it's so important.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the process from when we've met with someone, they say, we want to stage our property. What's the next step for them?
Okay, well, we like to meet them if we can, the owners if we can. Otherwise, it's communication by phone, and we set up a viewing time. We view every house that we stage due to size of room, furniture that's required, carpet, colour, curtains, and quite often there's a feature wall, something like that, and so that's important. Then we send out an estimate. We ring in a couple of days' time, say how do we get on, we're staging the house. We've also got a date at that time, and then as we're coming closer to that date, we give either you or the owners a ring and say, how's the house looking? If it needed a bit of work done to it, is it still on time? So then we stage the property, and we like a day to stage the property, and then once the property's staged, it's on its campaign until you make the sale.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Great. And you said that's fully ready, so you've polished all the fingerprints out of the
Oh.
tabletops and
Yes, we don't leave the property until we're 100% happy with it. We actually take photos on our iPad, so we know what we've done, how
Yeah.
it's staged and what have you, and that's the final moment of when everything's checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we steam the beds as well, so we do need power on, which is discussed at one of the first meetings. So they're ironed and steamed, however you want to look at it. So
Yeah.
it's all the creases are out of the bed ready for the photos.
Yes.
Because the photos are so important.
Essential.
Yeah.
So what about partial staging, and if a vendor's still going to be living in their property while it's being marketed?
Right, so I like to meet with the vendor and you, or whoever's doing the campaign, so we can discuss how we're going to approach it. And so it's sometimes they need just one lounge staged. We've done that. We do the whole house, whereas I add in the flowers, the fruit bowl, the items, ornaments, artwork. We
Sort
actually
of
do
finishing
their
touches.
bed. Yes, we can cover their bed with our bedding, and then they just roll it off at night time or after the open home. So it's always looking amazing, and then they just sleep in their bed and then put it back on before they go to work.
Yeah.
So we
That
do
works as well.
totally.
We try and make it as easy as possible for them as well.
Yeah.
By adding in a few little finishing touches like
Yeah.
artwork and which consists with their property as well.
Yeah,
They've got
so it all works out together.
Mm.
consistently,
Yeah.
that looks really smart as well.
Brilliant.
Mm.
Right, well, that's really what I wanted to cover. I think you've you provide a really amazing service. I've had a look at your work; it's incredible, and you've had a lot of experience.
We've done over 1,700, so we're on to our 6th year of staging, and we value experience,
Yeah.
and we have it, and
Yeah.
it's really important to have that, to provide the right furniture for the right area in the house, right colours. There's so many things that come into it to get the wow factor,
Yeah,
and that's what we go
absolutely.
for.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about wow factor, isn't it?
It
That's what
is.
we want.
Yeah.
And we want to make it smell good, look good, and feel good. And it's the feel. And it's like, how do you get that?
Yeah.
Well, it's by putting furniture in the house and making it a home.
Yeah.
It's so important.
It is. I really want to thank you guys so much for coming in
Thank you.
and giving us your time and your wonderful knowledge, and we look forward to working with you in the future.
Fantastic.